Hey, today we're mounting up a set of caribou sheds that I picked up a few years back out on the tundra, and we're gonna mount them up using a rack hub, which is a newer system that came across and looked like it would work really good for displaying these caribou antlers. I just installed the first clip of one there. Nice big caribou antler. Here's my second one down there, and I will show you how we drill that out and get it ready. Okay, so the rack hub instructions are pretty clear, not a whole lot to it. Even the kit comes with a drill bit. Let's see here. There you go. And this is the extra large size. These caribou antlers are a fairly good size and have some mass to them, so I wanted to get the XL so it could support the weight. The bracket for these things is really sturdy. It's a hefty piece of metal and needs to be attached to a stud on the wall. So, but it looks like it's going to work out real great. The drill bit here is pretty substantial as well. Put a piece of tape on there with 1.5 inches exposed on the drill bit there. I don't recall exactly which size drill bit this is, but it comes with the kit, so you don't have to worry about it. So it's perfect for the sleeve that you put down into the antler after you drill your hole. Okay. So I'm going to clamp this into my vise, which is also what's recommended in the instructions. I'm going to wrap a little towel around the end here so I don't scratch up the antler, and just squeeze it into my vise here on the workbench. Alright, got a towel wrapped around that, clamping this in. Try not to scratch it up or wreck anything in the process. Not always easy. Get it nice and snug. That in there good. And then they want you to run it perpendicular to the surface here. You could sand this down and make it flat if you wanted to. Not necessary though. I'm gonna basically find the center here. I'm going to hit a little punch on there just to give me a nice little mark for my drill bit. And that looks pretty good right there. Okay. All right, now I want to run that perpendicular to the antler base. And do the best I can not to screw it up. So we need to go in 1.5 inches right up to the tape there. It came off center a little bit, but not too bad, and it should be just fine for that 1.5 inches going in. All right. go. Put a little air in there. Make sure it's all cleared out. You take the sleeve. There. Put that right in there. And then, it says to use a rubber mallet to hammer it down, but I'm just going to pound it down through this glove there just so I don't nick up the metal. And run it down till that collar hits the bone or gets really close to it. So I think that's as far as she goes. There we go. Yep. Easy peasy. Got that in there. And because the bases are so adjustable on that, they don't have to be perfect, and they don't have to be entirely symmetrical with the other antler. So yeah, we'll take it inside now and mount her up. All right, I put it up there. Forgot to video me putting it up there. Not that I'd really been able to, because I did it by myself anyway. But a couple of pilot holes, and use my level and speed square to make sure they're straight up and down. Only 2 screws to mount that bracket and put it in there into a stud, and then adjusted the antlers so that they look like they're about right, and then tighten the set screw on the bottom. They're threaded like ball and socket joint. Tightens it up, gets it pretty stable, but the antlers are heavy, so there's a set screw on the bottom to double lock, as they call it. All right. Here's a close-up of the bracket up here. And get up in there. So that's threaded there, that clamps down on the ball. And then underneath in here is Allen wrench set screw to double lock it in. And as you can see, there's just 2 big screws there that hold the rack hub in place.